This album is called New Standards Volume 1. It's 11 songs from a book I curated called New Standards, 101 Lead Sheets by Women Composers, and it features a plethora of amazing musicians. I'm hoping this material might be considered alternatives to what jazz standard canon has been for so long. And we're posing the questions, what is a standard, and why do we need new ones?
Why are we setting new standards? Why are we offering new standards? And that goes into gender equity.
As an educator, many of my students feel excluded from the jazz community and feel that there isn't a space for them to play and to have successful careers as women in jazz.
I hope that with this project we can influence more budding non-male composers. Terri has a way of bringing people together, and I think everyone who knows her within the scene, she's a pillar of the community.
Like myself, she's strived to use art as a means of breaking down these false constructs, to break down oppressive structures. What I like about the work she selected is so varied in terms of texture and groove and feel.
I hope it points to what's obvious, which is that women are wonderful composers and every bit as good as men, and that they're just underrepresented and it's not right, and we're trying to change that. These compositions exist, they're not heavily recorded, they should be.
Now, while the time fails to pass, I have always loved Ileana Elias. The thing that I love about the song is it has such a lush and beautiful melody. Also, Ileana wrote the lyrics as well.
My song, Continental Cliff, comes from an Indian rhythm that I learned and got stuck in my head. And it goes like this. Ting dang doom, ta ting na to ta doom, ta ting na to ta, ta ting na to ta ting na to ta ting na.
The song Circling, it's always been one of my favorite songs, and so when Terri Lyne came to me asking if I wanted to do that song, I jumped at the chance because it's a very different thing to go from listening to a song to singing that same song.
Just like the earth revolves around the sun, our life's in circles, never to be done. But all those dreams that circle in your mind aren't what they seem, so let them fall behind.
Terri Lyne asked me to play on this really incredible composition written by the harpist Brandy Younger called Respected Destroyer. Talk about a new standard. That's really becoming a popular tune. I know it's been covered a few times by a lot of different musicians. In addition to being an incredible harpist, Brandy's a beautiful, gifted composer. It's a tune that I played with Brandy before, and now I've recorded it with Terri Lyne.
New Standards is not just a book, not just an album, it's not just an exhibit, it's actually the theme of what we're trying to do in jazz, set new standards.